Good evening. Hello, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, everyone. Waldemar, Regina, Teresa, Sylwia, Grzegorz, Wojciech, and Waldemar again. Hello, hello. Good to see you all here. Can you hear me? Can you see me too? In this beautiful yellow light. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so please tell me if everything is okay. I'm sure it is now. Hello, it's okay. Yes, yes, hello. Hello, everybody. Yeah. So, Tomasz Podstawski, good, thank you. Past simple and past continuous, two tenses to talk about the past. All right. You probably know, at this stage, you probably know how we construct a sentence using each of them. But yeah, I'll show you anyway. Yeah, so a small comparison. That's what we will try to achieve here, when to use simple and when to use continuous. So, two sentences. Yeah. Can you see a present? I have connection problem. Yes, Anna. Everyone said that it is, at least some people said that it was okay. And I should be here. So maybe try to refresh your page if there's something wrong. And I hope it gets better. Okay. So I will continue. I wrote a book. True. I wrote, past of write. I write books. I do it every day. That's my job. I wrote a book. I wrote it yesterday. I wrote it 1 year ago. I wrote it, well, at some point in my life. Hello. I was writing a book. Similar, yeah, also past, but writing, ing. There's always ing with continuous forms, with continuous tenses, and we of course need to be. Yeah, be. I was in the past writing a book. What is the difference? Well, the difference is, I think, this is needed here. Past simple likes to show when it happened. In 2016, or maybe yesterday, or maybe when I was younger. Yeah, so I simply wrote it. It's finished. It's done. I was writing, on the other hand, for 2 hours. So yeah, here's my life. And here I am in my life. Yeah. And here, for 2 hours, let's say I was writing this book. So yeah, continuous. I show that it was continuing for some time. It can be 2 minutes. It can be 2 years. It can be, I don't know, 2 seconds even. So it's not the length of the action is not, the duration of the action is not important. What is important is, yeah, that I want to show that it continued for some time. Let's see some more. With past simple. Okay, and yeah, I wrote a book and now people can read it. I was writing a book. So as you can see, it's still in my notebook, so I will probably need to finish it later. Okay. Past simple. We need a subject. Yeah. We need second form. Yeah, we have table, go, went, gone. Do, did, done. Hit. Yeah, you need to learn this by heart, unfortunately. Well, with regular verbs, we simply add ed. I open, I opened. I walk, I walked. All right, and the rest. whatever you like. What is funny here is that when we use, well, any person, any object, like Stephen, a person in this case, Stephen went, or Stephen walked. As you can see, go, went, or walk, walked. And the rest, well, he went outside yesterday, or he walked outside. Again, it's finished. I saw that he walked, and now he is, or then he was outside. We, possible, plural, singular, nothing changes. Went or walked. It, singular, third person, also went or walked. So yeah, or everyone just went, everyone walked. Yeah, nothing exciting here. I'd say it's quite simple. Humans also. Yeah. Let's leave this. And when we use it, this is the best explanation, I think. When something happened, past, happened, and we know when. So yeah, with this sentence, it would be better to say humans walked outside last evening, or humans walked outside in 1987. One human, yeah, I walked outside. No, I walked outside in 1987. Yeah, so we know when it happened. We need a date, a time, anything. Because although yeah, we don't have it here, but we can also use present perfect. Yeah. And when we don't say when something happened, then we use present perfect. For example, I have finished my school. Yeah, it happened one day in my life. I have finished my school. But yeah, let's not change the subject. Let's stick to past simple and past continuous. Stephen. Now, I hope this will be helpful, because we will change Stephen walked or Stephen went outside to continuous form. And maybe we will see how this changes. Okay, we have Stephen again. We need was, because it's just one Stephen. And walking. Stephen was walking outside. Okay, so the meaning here would be that, okay, he went outside, he left his home, and then he was walking outside around his house, for example, or he was walking for 2 hours in his garden. Well, there's one thing we need to remember. When we use plural, so humans, yeah, 2 or billions of them, plural simply, we need to change was to were. Yeah, humans were walking. We were walking. And you were walking. Okay, of course we remember that you can be singular and plural, but when you remember that it's you were walking for plural, then you remember it's for singular too. So yeah, that would be the main difference. He walked outside. Okay, he is outside now. He was walking outside. It took him some time, 2 hours, 2 minutes, maybe 2 days, or maybe just 2 seconds. But yeah, the continuity of this action is important. And what else? Oh yeah, and yeah, we can mix these two together. So past simple and past continuous. So we have discussed this. Okay, was happening. Something was happening at one moment. Take a look at this. And actually, it's true. At 6 a.m. I was sleeping. So let me draw it. Here I am again, and here's 6 a.m. Great. Yeah, and here I was sleeping, so yeah, I started here and there. And yeah. So this is the continuing action. I was sleeping, and at this time, almost at this time, so yeah, at 6, I was sleeping. You were sleeping. They were sleeping. No, probably you weren't sleeping. Maybe some of you were sleeping at 6 o'clock. Some of you were not sleeping, I'm sure. Okay. It's exactly the same, but a lot of people show this definition. Something was happening, again, in the past, again, continuing, and something else happened. So it's not simply this moment, 6 o'clock, but something happened. This, I was sleeping, okay, it continues, this action continues, and when I was sleeping, he called me here. Or maybe yes, I was sleeping, and then he called me, and then I was not sleeping, of course. Later, I was not sleeping. But again, it shows that it was for some time. And the last one. 2 simultaneous actions. Was happening and was happening. Something was happening and something else was happening. I was sleeping and they were talking. So yeah, let me draw it one more time. I was sleeping here, and at the same time they were talking. It's not important. Maybe they were talking for, I was sleeping for 8 hours and they were talking for 4 hours. Or I was sleeping for 8 hours again and they were talking for just 2 minutes. But this action continues and this action continues for some time. Or using past continuous, this action was continuing, was being in progress, and this first action and this shorter action was happening too. All right. So yeah, I'll show you some examples to do, but probably here I have also we can use present simple and present simple in one sentence. Why not? I watched a movie, cool, and I went to sleep. So 2 actions. And it's not important that this one was long, this one was short. No, the duration of these actions is not important. I simply state you some facts. I talk about my life. I watched a movie. It's one action. I went to sleep. Action number 2. And I woke up at 7. I made a breakfast. And then I went to my job. Okay, so when you make a list of your events, when you describe your life from the past, you can use just simple. One action after another. Yeah. Okay. Quite similar. I was watching a movie 2 hours, maybe 1 hour, maybe 30 minutes, and I was tired and I fell asleep. It's the same as I went to sleep. I fell asleep. So I was watching, and then bang. I fell asleep, and falling asleep is, well, I fell asleep because it is short. We never know when it happens. Yes, we are awake, and then we are sleeping. Okay, walking. I was walking down the street to get to the cinema, or I simply walked. I walked down the street to get to the cinema, or I walked down the street, and I went to the cinema. I watched a movie, and then I walked back home. Yes, so in this case, okay, no, I will show you this case because I want to compare it slightly. So as you can see here, I was walking down the street. The birds were singing, and it was raining. So we often use this, yeah, walking, and then the birds were singing as a background of our story. So yeah, in books, it is often used. The spy was hiding in the shadow, and then it was getting dark, and it was raining at the same time, and the birds were not singing. And then he jumped out of the shadow. All right, so that was the background, what was going on around him, and then yeah, then we simply use we use the past simple to talk about the story, some events. He jumped out of the shadow, and he shot, or no, he just took a picture of another spy. Oh yeah, I had this here. I suddenly saw John. So suddenly, all right, it just happened. Hello, saw John. See, saw, seen. And what else? I believed her. I hated maths. Yeah, I was not hating. I believed her when I was younger, and I knew English pretty well in kindergarten, which is not true, but I used it here. So the last part here, yes, simple. We use simple with words like believe, hate, knew. I mean, hated, knew, because these are some emotions, feelings. Yeah, these are not really actions. I believed her because, well, that's my emotion or that's my attitude. I hated maths when I was younger. So yeah, probably 10 years maybe, or entire school. Yeah, so a lot of time. But again, with such words as love, hate, uh, enjoy, know, we use past simple. I knew English pretty well in kindergarten, so 1 year probably, or even more. Can't remember now, but yeah, I knew it. We wouldn't say I was knowing, no, or I was hating. Cool. Yeah. So let's do it. I have probably seven sentences, and I would like you to, yeah, just do them. But be careful. What should we do here? So as you can see, we have the verbs here in brackets. Watch, call, and break. And now imagine which action was longer. It was continuing. Which action maybe just happened at one time, and so on. So you can use, yeah, you can write something and then slash, write something and then slash, and then write something. And this will be your answer. And as always, you don't have to write anything, but you may simply imagine it, or just think about it. And the first person is, yeah, the first person is first. But we have already two, one, and three answers, and yeah, that was easy, maybe. Oh, and we have fast, yeah, good typing. Oh, nice. Okay. Yes, I was watching. Then Mike called me. He called me. So, yeah, a simple call. Zadzwonię. Yeah, it's like in Polish, I would say. Oglądałem longer, albo trwająca. And then he called me. Zadzwonił. That he broke. It often happens quickly, I believe. He broke his leg. Yeah, good. I think it is good. Yeah. Is it possible to say I was watching a movie when Mike was calling me? Of course, it is possible. I was watching a movie, and in the background, I hear Mike was calling me. But I was watching the movie. I didn't want to go there. Yeah, he can call an ambulance. I don't care. Yeah, so I was watching, and he was calling me. He broke his leg. Is it possible to say he was breaking his leg? No, it is not possible. Well, of course it is possible. For example, he was breaking his leg very slowly. He was breaking his leg many times, maybe. But no, that's too drastic. Okay, now talking about my day. Yeah, let's compare it. I think this one is important, useful here. It's then. It's never with. Oh, okay, sometimes this, but it's the THEN, and it's similar to later. Później. But sometimes we translate it as wtedy. I wtedy. And then. But yeah, what happened here? You tell me. Five seconds. And I will not show you. But I'd like to see at least one answer. Okay, so I will show you. Hope everything is okay. Okay, it would be possible to say has broken. Oh no, it wouldn't be possible. If it happened today, then it would be possible. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we have plenty of options. I should have put it here. I have this. I watched a movie. We have that. I watched a movie, then Mike called me. Yeah, so I tell you my story, a story of my life yesterday. I watched a movie. Mike called me. I answered the phone. I told him good night, and I went to sleep. So yeah, one after another. It is possible to say I was watching and Mike was calling, but it's not the first one. I was watching a movie for 2 hours, then there was a break, and Mike was calling me for 2 minutes. Okay, and yeah. Let's imagine that I am well, I think I am, but I am a good worker and I exercise. And yesterday, what do you think? Again, we probably have some options, but the one that I have here, the one that I hope you will show is probably the most natural. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, let's see it. I was running, okay, and at the same time I was thinking about my job. I was running and I was thinking. And yes, yeah, I was running and thinking. We don't have to write this twice. I was running, and then we know who, and thinking about my job. I opened the door and went outside. But I opened the door and I went outside is also correct. Why not? Now, okay, I tried to reverse it a little bit. I think I haven't told you about this, but let's see. Let's see what happens here. I find this old book while. So yes, we had then. I opened the window. Then I took a photo. So first action. Action number 2. And here we have while. So it's during. It's podczas. Again, a full sentence. That's cool. I found, yeah, so this is not a surprise, of course. I found this old book while I was cleaning my room. Yes, I can say I was cleaning my room and I found this old book. Yes, but here we have I found this old book while I was cleaning, or while I was cleaning my room, I found this old book. Really good. And now, again with running, we still have time. Yeah, we still have time. This will be the last one, I think. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Anyone? Okay, let me show you. Of course, if you have problem with these, then there's this would be your homework. You had to learn just a few a or a week irregular verbs. But I say it is not really a problem. He lost his documents while he was running away. He was running. All right, no problem. Here I confused everything here. No, I'm going to show you because I forgot about something. Instruction, yeah, or manual or user guide. It should be here. Come on, it should be here. The user guide. Okay. So when I read, this is that's how you write it. Read, read. The user guide. I knew because I knew, I loved, I hated how to use my new computer. So yeah, sorry about that, but yeah. So first I read, and then I knew how to use it. That's probably how I organize my work with new equipment. Always, I always read a guide. Okay, this is the end. Do you have any questions? Well, today we have no flashcards with these grammar lessons, but I have a little bit of practice for you. Yeah, perfect. These are 2 links, but I believe that when you click them, so yeah, let's do it like this. Link number 1 and link number 2. So yeah, a cool grammar question, exercise you can try. Let me ask you 2 questions. Oops. I think it works. Yes, it works. And question number, is it number 2? No, question number 1, and this is question number 2. Yeah, this is the exact order we have here. Always. Okay, yes. Thank you very much. Yeah, past simple, past continuous, a small comparison. Why not? From time to time, we need to do something like this also. And tomorrow, your dream job. I wonder if you are currently in your dream job. So thank you very much. See you and have a nice evening and the rest of the week. Bye bye. Good night. Yes, see you next time. Bye bye.